ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהכל נהיה בדברו.
Sometimes we see that somebody is doing something that is wrong. The question is, should we call his attention to it? Or, as many people say, listen, everybody's free to do whatever he wants to. Mind your own business. But the Torah says something else. Hocheach tochiach et amitecha. You have to call his attention when he's doing something wrong. Because maybe he's not aware of it. And you have to tell him this is the wrong thing to do. And remember also, avera goreret avera. One bad action usually leads to another bad action. If he's doing something wrong now, maybe he will continue doing many wrong things. So you have to call his attention to it. By the way, that instruction of rebuking your friend, calling his attention, is followed immediately by ve'ahavta lereacha kamocha. Love your friend as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. In other words, when you're calling somebody's attention to something, you're doing it really out of love for him. And this is a very important principle in Jewish tradition. You do things for others, not so much for yourself, including the study of the Torah. In the Torah itself, it doesn't say study. It says you have to teach your children. You have to transmit the Torah to others. Of course, in order to transmit to others, you have to study yourself. But the basic thing is to do something for others. And stop looking at yourself all the time. You know, your heart leans a little bit to the left. But I think it was one of the Lubavitch rabbis who once remarked the following. You know, when you are speaking to somebody else and you look at him, his heart is on your right. And he is looking at you, your heart is on his right also. Your heart is toward left when you think about yourself only. But when you think about others, your heart is in the right place. So remember, don't think so much about yourself. You're in a movie theater and somebody is talking and interfering with the movie you're watching. And you tell him, please keep quiet. You are rebuking him in a sense, but you are doing it for your own benefit because you cannot watch the movie correctly. What the Torah is telling you, forget about yourself. Think of the other person. What are you doing for others? That is the most important thing in your life. So when you think that you are taking away liberty from somebody by telling him, don't do that, to the contrary, you're doing him a favor. You're making sure that in the future he not do the same thing, because one bad thing usually leads to another bad thing. On the other hand, when you do a good thing, you do a good deed, one good deed leads to another good deed. So therefore, be careful yourself. Don't do bad things in this world, because the good things will lead for you to do many more good things in the future as well.